Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to June. Can you believe it is already June 3rd? I am down here at the Tupperware studio. Thanks for joining me today. If you're watching us now, tell us where you're watching from. If you're watching later, hashtag replay. And share us, like us. Tell us what you love, what you see. What do you have? Do you guys see some classics here? This is what we have going on right now that I want to make sure I tell you about. One of the best, biggest deals that we have for the month of June. And remember, Tupperware is so popular in this last year and a half because we've learned a new way of living that things go really fast. So if you see a sale here that you like today, make sure you reach out to your consultant and get with them right away because you don't know how long it's going to last for, right? So I want to start with our Fridge Smart collection for you guys. It's on a buy one, get one offer right now, basically. You get 2 full sets, which is 8 pieces for just $99. So it's almost half price for the entire thing, which is amazing, 8 pieces. And the nice thing about having all 8 is that you don't have to decide what produce dies first. And you might ask yourself, does that stuff really work? My friends that have this already, they can tell you, they'll tell you in the chat here, how well this stuff works. You ever had strawberries in that cute little basket and you go to the farmers markets, which are already starting up, and you get those beautiful red strawberries and you can smell them, and within a couple of days they're dead, they're mushy, they're gross, and you think, I've just spent all this money on them and they haven't lasted. In our Fridge Smart containers, this is actually a really great size for them. They will last 3 to 4 weeks. Now, something I recently learned is that most berries should only sit one level high to make them last longer. So if you're not too worried about that and you're going to eat them quicker anyways, this is a great size for those baskets. If you buy them in bulk at Costco, this bottom size, that's why I sell Tupperware, because it doesn't break, you don't have to worry. This is a great size for that as well. Otherwise, if you want them to last longer, maybe you're taking them on a trip or you're going camping, these fit great in your camper trailers, then you can stick them right inside of here and have them one layer high for your berries, all those small things. Button mushrooms, maybe in that other size that just hit the floor. And you know what's great? That just goes to show you that Tupperware can go with you anywhere and you're not going to hurt it. Now, where do I store these containers? A couple different things that I also want to share with you is that you want to put your produce in here dry, dirty, naked. You ever bought that bag salad and within a couple days you've opened it up and it's a brown mushy mess? It's because the oxygen has hit that chlorine that's inside of that salad mixture, and now it's that brown mushy mess. So when you take it out of the bag, you still want to throw it in here. Well, if that totally grosses you out, buy a head of lettuce, tear it up and throw it in here, and you want to hand tear it. As soon as you hit it with a metal knife, you're actually breaking down any of your produce. When you put it in here dry, dirty, naked, you're helping it to last longer. As soon as you wash things, because you think you have good intentions and you're going to eat it right away, then it will actually go bad faster. So put it in here dry, dirty, naked, take it out of that cello bag so you don't suffocate it like if you put it over your head, because your produce is a living, breathing thing, surprisingly, right? Then you also have this chart right here on the front. On our shallow containers, it's broken in half and put on the front and the back. And you can see right here on the front here, there's a little QR reader code. And when you have that, you can take your little phone and zap that, and a cute little girl's gonna pop up and tell you all about those wonderful things that you might forget that I'm sharing with you right now. Also on your Fridge Smart, you have a little dial, and that coincides with your chart on the front that is actually lasered in part of your plastic. You don't have to worry about it rubbing off on here, and that will tell you how to set your seal on top of here, so you know if it's a heavy, dry, or light breather, right? Or heavy, medium, or light breather. And then you have what we call, or I call, Tupper feed on the bottom. So when your produce naturally secretes lots of water, it's not sitting in a bucket of mush. It's actually raised up just enough so that you can do that. The other thing that I like to do with these, how many of you guys love watermelon for the summer? I love watermelon every day. I put my tahini all over it, spice it up. I like to cut it up in cubes and have it ready for the whole week, and I can just put it in here, and that acts as my bowl in the fridge, and it stays organized. So I asked you, where do you store these? I put these right on the shelf in my refrigerator, where all usually the jars and everything else are, and I put the jars in the crisper drawers, because most refrigerators, the air is circulating from the top down, so that cold air is pushing right into that drawer, and you set the dial for the perfect little air setting. It actually isn't working. So you can control it right here in your container and keep the rest of your refrigerator nice and organized. I'm slightly OCD. And all the mess that my kids might create with jellies and other things go in that drawer, and I can clean that out a lot easier and keep it organized. So when I'm grocery shopping, I already know what's happening. When you're done with the produce, you can either take it out and rinse it, or if you're going to just refill it, or flip it over and leave it in your fridge, because when your refrigerator is full, it actually works more efficiently and isn't trying so hard to keep everything nice and cold. And that will help you save on some energy so that you can spend money on other things like you and your family. Another highlight that we have is this awesome special going right here, and it's our classic collection. We have the Wondelier Tower. Imagine that it's standing here with me. That one's not here quite yet. But we also have this 11-piece breakfast collection. Now, my family, we ate pancakes for breakfast sometimes, so that's an option, right? How many of you guys have breakfast for lunch or breakfast for dinner? My kids eat cereal like every day for everything. But we have the cute cereal bowls. You get the whole tower of 5 here. All your matching tumblers. How many of you guys go to the lake, you go camping, you want to take everything pre-ready to go, but you don't have something to seal it? Our straight tumblers are so great for that. And now you get to actually see the color up close and personal. Well, maybe you have water and juice for the kids, but mom needs a beverage too, so you can put your fun extra beverage in here or extra water, whatever suits your fancy, right in there in that 11-piece collection for just $45 on sale. And then you can add those Wondelier Towers, 5 extra bowls for all kinds of mixing, dipping, whatever kind of storage that you want to use them for. Additionally, down here below we have our, I call it my banana bread container. I really mastered banana bread at the beginning of last year, and it's so good. How many of you guys have those glass ceramic dishes that you put in the oven, you go to pull it out, and it is so flippin' hot you can barely touch it? Well, we have our Ultra Pro. It used to be called Ovenworks, so some of you might be familiar with it. This is actually a thin plastic that can go right from the microwave to the oven or straight into the oven. You can put your bread in here, your meatloaf, all kinds of things. And I started that banana bread recipe, so make sure you ask us about that, because it's seriously like the best banana bread ever. You can whip that baby up right in here. How many of you guys make chili relleno or a lemon meringue, or you just need something to whip up your whipping cream super good? This new Whip It is so amazing. And I make my breads right inside of here that I can whip it all together. You can make different oils or a pesto sauce, all kinds of fun mixes, and it measures right up the side. So that makes it really convenient. Oh, and it does have in your handle your little spatula holder that you can set your spatula. If you're like, what did I do with my spatula? You can take that, put it, and it'll rest right on top of there. How super cool is that, right? So Tupperware thinks of everything. The handle doubles. You can make your great banana bread. Now I have another classic for you. How many of you guys remember the good old-fashioned colanders? We have our 2 different sizes, in the maroon and in the chili, and you have, whether you're using them for pasta or produce, and you're rinsing things off. Maybe for those of you that are crafters, you use them somehow for crafting, and it has that little hook so you can hang it on your bowl and it'll set across. We never have these out. So if you see these and you need to have them, and it's kind of nostalgic for you, right? How many of you guys had these in, what did your mom have? My mom had probably the avocado green and brown, or the mustard yellow. How many of you guys remember those colors? I had blue in my house and white, because that was the color when I first started Tupperware almost 21 years ago. So we have our spatulas. I'm about to knock over some more Tupperware here. And then what else do we have on sale? We have our chef knife, we have our paring knife, and you know what's so great about our cutting utensils is they have a sleeve on here. So for those of you that do go camping, you do go barbecue at a girlfriend's house, or your family's going out and you need something with a sleeve, how many of us have taken a knife and we wrap it with a towel and we put a rubber band on it, we wrap it in a plastic bag so it keeps it nice and protected? You don't have to do that with these. They have the sleeve right on there. You can keep it protected and sealed right up. And if you're not a very big chef in the kitchen like myself, it tells you right here on the side what kind of knife it is. It is pretty standard for most women to grab a smaller knife, but I have larger hands, so I like to be able to grab the big knife and let the job get done. So we have those ones on sale. We have our small paring knife on sale, so you can get and haul those strawberries out and use them for paring. That's exactly what it's about. And then we have our shears. Now some people will tell you, don't use these for anything else that you're not cutting food with. I use them for everything. I have boys, I find them in the garage, so they have a pair. We have a pair for the kitchen. We use them for a lot of things. Why? They're so sharp, so handy, so useful, and we just make sure everybody knows which is which. Because once you use them on different things, it can change the shade, the blade there, but they're very, very sharp. They're great for cutting up chicken if that's easier for you, or if you're just cutting open a bag in the kitchen and you want to use it for that. They fully come apart for easy cleaning. We don't recommend that anything that we have that has a blade on it goes into the dishwasher. Your dishwasher can actually bang up your blades and hurt them, so you want to be careful with that as well. And then you can add that knife sharpener to sharpen them up right up for you. Some other specials that we have that are super exclusive. Some of you might remember this blast from the past. It has this beautiful lavender seal on top. We have the deli keeper here, larger for lots of different things, whether you're using it for baked goods, for maybe large portions of bacon when you're doing all that camping. I keep talking about camping like I should go, but I'm not a camper. I don't know, maybe I should think about it. But you can put all your deviled eggs right in here, or just store your eggs right into the refrigerator. Did you know that eggs are extremely porous, and that when you put them in the refrigerator, they can absorb a lot like baking soda does, so you want to seal them and protect them. You can also use these little trays. You can take them in or out, but you can use these trays for chocolate dipped strawberries. How yummy would that be with all the farmers markets that we have going on right now? And just seal that up, take several trays with you, and head off to the family picnic, family barbecue, or wherever you're headed, or just right at home. A couple other fun things that we have, I'm going to get down here for you guys, are these cute little pitchers. Whether you have a little beverage or you're making a marinade in here, like I said, Mom's special beverage goes right inside of there. Yeah, we passed Mother's Day, but isn't it Mother's Day every day? I'm just saying. And then you get 2 of those for $19. Now, where's my cheese friends at? Who loves a good cheese, or just cheese on anything, right? My friend this morning sent me the funniest meme about cheese and other things that we don't want to eliminate off of our diets. So we have our new cheese keepers. They are aerated a little bit with some extra holes on the top. So these are for specialty cheeses to actually help them last longer and store in your refrigerator. And you would think with them being slightly open, it might stink up your fridge. Well, it's not going to stink it up. And what's cool about these, you can make a small charcuterie board, if I said that correctly, maybe a larger one on our larger container, and you can try all kinds of different things and have fun little snacks for the kids all the time. Nice and easy for you. So those are just a few of our awesome sales specials. We have other things that are while supplies last. Come check us out down here at the Tupperware Divine Studio. And if you're not local, ask your consultant how you can have your own Tupperware demonstration, whether you want to still do it virtual or you want to do it in person, and we'd be happy to help you. And if you're thinking about having a Tupperware party, let me just show you something that you might get that's extra exclusive. I'm going to come over here and show you this beautiful beach-going backpack that we have here, or bag. It is made out of a neoprene material, so you get your cute little individual bag. You get a matching towel to go with it, and it is a bag for one, because sometimes you just need to sit at the beach by yourself. I just went to Hawaii with my family because Tupperware allows for a flexible schedule, and it was amazing. But I would sit on the beach all the time if I could, right? Then, as a hostess, you can also add this super cute little water bottle. For a limited time, you can get our larger water bottle. You get 2 of those with one sleeve, so you can have one ready to go and one ready for you, right? Handling. You know, as moms, we often carry everything at the same time. So I'm going to fit that right in there, and it just fits like a glove, literally, and I can carry that, and I can carry my bag. Look at these cute little things. Your towel has a matching bag, but for me, this wouldn't be for my towel. This would be my flip-flops, because I love a shoe bag, so I'd put my flip-flops right in there, and I could wear flip-flops all year long if it was warm enough. And then we have this cute little bandana that you can use for all kinds of things. It also shows it as a shirt, but I think that's for our smallest of people. Then you have this clear see-through little pouch, so if you want to put your headphones in there, little extra electronics, sunscreen, whatever you're looking for that you don't want to lose, but you can see right through it. Super cute little beachgoer bag. And then my favorite, actually, of this whole collection is this little pouch. You can use this packable set for all kinds of things when you take these out, but these little things are just the cutest. Some of you might use it for a shot glass. Some of us use them for Tums. You can put in here your shampoo, your conditioner, your lotion, all kinds of things. So when you're on the go, looking for a great celebration, being with your family and friends this summer, I encourage you to reach out to your consultant, ask them how you can get that collection, and have an awesome time with the great few items that we have on sale. So check with your consultant, and thanks for joining me today. See you guys next time.